people. Cheesy, Unieq.
Yo, 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 yo. What's up? Yo, 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 yo. It's Unieq Cheese. Here we go. It's Unieq Cheese. Let's start the show. It's Unieq Cheese. Here we go. It's Unieq Cheese. Let's start the show. Ha.
That was cool, right?
Go ahead.
Yes.
Check. 1 2 1 2.
We got our special guest, Mr. Sirnoc, in the building. Thank you so much for joining us today.
How you doing, my brother?
Hey, what's good? How y'all doing?
Right on. Right on.
I really appreciate y'all having me on today.
Thank you for coming.
It's an honor to have you. Can we ask you to please give your bio a little bit for those that don't know much about you? Just give us a little explanation of who you are and where you come from. And
Okay, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I'm living in Atlanta right now. They started calling me the hip hop superhero in Cleveland because I always talk about making the world a better place, uplifting positive subjects in my hip hop, and I don't use profanity or derogatory language towards women of any kind. I was a hip hop instructor at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm on the CD with Eddie LeVert from the OJs in a song called Hot, Hot, Hot in Cleveland. I'm on the Daz Band's new CD. Aretha Franklin's musical director, H.B. Barnum, is one of my biggest producers. He's produced for the Jackson 5, Temptations, Elvis Presley, Frank Sinatra, the Beatles. You can't make this stuff up. Oh, and one big thing, my grandfather and Coretta Scott King's father are brothers. So she's my second.
Wow.
that is a nice resume. Turn all the way up. Now, to go into why did you choose to make your music clean, or when you took on the persona as the superhero of positive hip hop, what led you into that direction? Was it always like that? Once upon a time, was you like smacking them up, flipping them, busting the gunshots, or were you always positive?
I never liked bullies. When I was in school, I never liked bullies. I would like pick fights with the bully, because I served 5 years in the United States Marine Corps, so I know martial arts. I can box, and I didn't like bullies picking on like the small guy. So I was always like that as a kid. And as I got older, after I got out of the Marine Corps, I started hip hop. I always knew how to write poems. I used to write poetry to the girls in school. So I always liked poetry. So as I got older, I became a hip hop artist. And this guy by the name of Silver B. Richards, he's one of the icons in Cleveland as promoters go. And he started calling me the hip hop superhero. I was like, why did you call me that? He said, every year you come back, your lyrics are positive and clean. Your subject matters are talking about making the world a better place and fixing problems that we have. So I just took that name on and ran with it.
Nice. Do you have a target audience that you try to perform for? Is it everybody? Because I know a lot of the time the youngsters, they're kind of deaf to positivity. So who would you say your target audience is?
Well, surprisingly, if you don't tell them that you're positive, you just go ahead and do my thing. I don't introduce myself as being positive. I'm just doing the show right now to let you know who I am and everything. But when I step on stage, that's not my introduction. My introduction is just Sirnoc, ladies and gentlemen. And when I perform, they don't notice the difference. It's funny that they don't really notice the difference between me and, say, Jay-Z or 50 or one of those guys. They don't notice the difference. Only a little kid came up to me and said, which is sad, he says, wow, you did that whole concert without cussing one time. So that's kind of sad to where hip-hop has come, where people expect for it to be negative and derogatory.
Mm-hmm.
When hip-hop is really the actual meaning of hip-hop. I heard this from KRS-One. I was online scrolling, and I came on KRS-One, and he said that the definition of hip-hop is exactly what it means. In language, we have a word may have like one or two meanings. Well, hip-hop is exactly what it means. Hip-hop has three meanings, like your hip on your body. Hip as to be like, be cool. And the other hip is, black people know this one, is to have knowledge about something. It's like if I told you, are you hip to the Black Panther movie? Like to know about something, right?
Yes.
That's
so half of it so far. So good.
That's the hip and hip hop. So hip and then hop is an action word. So hip hop actually means to get hip and hop to it, like to whatever you learned in college or from your parents, put that into action. Don't just leave the house after your parents taught you to be a good citizen and become a drug dealer or crackhead or whatever. Do what you learn to do. Don't get out of college and work at McDonald's, even though nothing wrong with working at McDonald's. But you went to school to be an astrophysicist and you settle for a lesser job.
Mm-hmm.
Actually acquire knowledge and use the knowledge that you acquire. That's all hip hop means.
Turn up. I love that. That is a KRS-One definition. That's turn up.
Yep.
Turn up.
Sure.
You said you're located in Atlanta now or in Ohio?
I am.
In Atlanta now. What is the scene like there in spreading your message? Do you feel like it's getting through to people?
It's getting through to people everywhere, man. Even people that love like gangster hip hop, their boy might have got shot last week. They don't want to hear gangster hip hop all the time. They want to hear something positive and uplifting. So the problem with hip hop today is that it's not balanced. Like there's no. Like I think it's being pushed to sound a certain way and stick to a certain script. Women, money, drugs, you know the drill.
Yes.
And, it should be more of a balance, like in rock and roll or classic music or pop, or it's balanced. It's like it resembles the universe. The universe is positive and negative. You can't start a car with two positive terminals on your battery. You got to have a negative terminal, right? So hip hop should be no different. You should have positive, uplifting, gangster, because that's what's in the world. Everything's in the world. So that's what hip hop should be. And that's what I'm trying to do, put the balance back in.
Turn up. I like that.
Hey, I have a question for you, my brother.
All right.
Why do you think hip hop, like we glorify the negativity in hip hop? Like, why do we, like, for instance, like with brothers and sisters, like gang banging, drugs, like they love that, but like when a brother come home from college, like we don't celebrate that. Or you understand what I'm saying?
It's because we've been desensitized. See, whoever controls the images, they can keep giving you something. I'll give you an analogy. Say, thank God I've never been to penitentiary, but say you go to jail and they give you a bologna sandwich, right?
Yeah.
No mayo, don't fry it, just bread and bologna, and you bite it like, wow. And, then after a while you get used to it. The same bologna sandwich. After a while, it tastes like steak. It tastes like you can use your imagination to make anything sound good. So once somebody keeps on shoving the same thing down your throat, you just get desensitized to it. And it becomes like a norm for you. So yeah, that's why it's the norm. That's why they say they're appealing to our lower self. Like say you're going to school, right? And you're going to class, and a fight breaks out. What do? You go to school, go to class, or do you watch the fights? You're like, and your nature is to see who's fighting and who's going to win everything. That's second nature to the average human. So the people in power are playing to that. They know that sells. So that's what they keep pushing that. And it's to their advantage for us to be distracted. And with negative stuff. If we're all positive and getting along, we'll start paying attention to what they're doing and
talk about it.
They don't want us to look up behind that curtain like in the Wizard of Oz.
Talk about it. Talk about it. That's exactly what it is. Now, do you think are there any artists right now that you vibe with on a positive note? Like, do you think is anybody's also trying to spread the good word?
Oh man, a lot of guys, but they got to mix the other stuff in with it because they work for you know who. But I love Nas, Common. It's a lot of guys who putting some positive messages out. So it's a lot of guys, but I think I just want to make it, me myself, I want to make it like cool to be positive, like cool to love God, cool to be the good guy. The American motto is "Good guys finish last." Right? You heard that before?
Yes.
Oh man.
Right. What kind of message is that for kids?
Yeah.
Good guys finish. Girls like good guys. We don't steal from you. We don't go upside your head.
Mm-hmm.
We go to school. We get good jobs. The good guys are cool. So I want to make it cool to be a good guy.
Turn up. Okay, this is what I want to do. I want to play your lyric video that you sent me.
I want to hear something real quick. Something exciting.
If you want to, turn it up. Turn it off.
I've been to the bottom. I've been to the top.
Okay.
I've been in the middle, so no lame game from a lane when he pop. You can tell a guy with no good game running his mouth while he running for the hook fame, telling everybody he got dough and how much he be making it rain. If you really got game, you ain't got to go bragging about what you got. People gonna see right through you got talent and see that you hot. Game recognized game. Take a look at mine. It's transparent, no shame. Take a look at my eyes. You can see the good guy, absolutely no flame. It's a really good thing when you got game. Can't nobody get past your brain. From the books to the streets to the concrete, it's simply no pain, no gain. If you really want game and you want to hit your target, sharpen your aim, never stop till you hit the top game. Always recognizing game.
Turn up.
Oh,
turn up.
Dope.
What were you play?
Yeah, I'm gonna play the Rain 2020 lyric video.
That's my new song. Hey, I got one.
Set it up. Set up the song before I play it. Set it up.
All right. Rain 2020 is a metaphor for all the rainy days that we had in 2020, from losing your jobs, the virus, mortality, and my message is it never rain. It doesn't rain all the time. The virus is going to go away. The sun's going to come out, and if you want to be part of the video, go to my YouTube, go to my Instagram, check out the examples that I have. I want you to turn your phone sideways and sing the hook, lip sync the hook into your phone and message me the video, and I'll make you part of it. I'll put you part of in the video, because the guy who's editing the video is none other than the CEO of Slate 828 Productions. He produced for Michael Jackson. He produced for MC Hammer. He produced in 2 of the Rush Hour movies. So he's going to make it like a blockbuster hit. You could be part of history. So my Instagram is SIRNOC, all one word. Sirnoc.
Sirnoc. Turn up. This is Sirnoc Rain 2020. Check it out.
Come again another day, cause we never seen anything like this. Is 2020, can't take no more, already seen plenty. Rain, go away and never ever come again another day, cause we never seen anything like this. Is 2020, we can't take no more, already seen plenty. Sometimes it's rainy days and you don't be feeling so hot, you ain't feeling right, cause ain't nobody feeling your route. You got your mail a day and you was checking it out, but it's hard to read it when COVID got your electricity out. Jumped in your ride and you ain't got no license, you mad, pulled you over for a DWB and he glad. These rainy days that we had, no need you feeling all sad. All this willing and dealing, I'm rapping, you better be glad. Rainy days in my past, don't want no more virus or mask, don't want no more trouble, some cowards crossing my path, don't want no mad cow, I want my temple to last, I want the simple things in life. I know this market gon' crash, I know it's rainy days, but I know in heaven it pays. I know the 7 is where I wanna be, one of these days I'm gonna run the show, no irresponsible flow, tell you where to go, lead you back a rainy day flow. So rain, go away, never ever come again another day, cause we never seen anything like this. Is 2020, can't take no more, already seen plenty. Rain, go away and never ever come again another day, cause we never seen anything like this. Is 2020, we can't take no more, already seen plenty. I got a gigantic umbrella, so don't panic, here to save the planet. I make it clear so understand it. It's raining hard, somebody put your ice in the clouds. Hard to find a job, baby hungry, screaming real loud. You know me by now, I'm from a heavenly cloud. It's raining heavy, I'm a 7-Eleven right about now. Come up out of the rain, come on up out of the pain, come up out of the dollar, holla if you're feeling the same, cause it's a rain mission. And it's under one condition, always synchronize my watches, never give up my position, make the big decision. My vision's greater, make provision, the vocal collision. Imprison you in my style's prism, I'm full of wisdom, no longer the smoke of the ism. So not gonna make you listen, make you feel like you're really digging this rainy day mission. Even when it's raining, I glisten, make it shine. So not gonna stop the rainy day time. See, rainy days is a crime, it only pays in your mind. It only stays cause you're craving just to have a good time. These rainy days are so grimy, I'm gonna leave them behind me, but I gotta let the future see how time speeds so they can make it through the rain. Rain, go away, never ever come again. We seen anything like this. 2020 can't take no more. Already seen plenty. Rain, rain, go away and never ever ever come again another day. Cause we never seen anything like this. Is 2020. We can't take no more. Already seen plenty.
Turn up.
Hey.
Turn up. Nice.
Dope,
Very nice.
Positive.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all.
Rain, go away.
Hey, you know something? You know what I love? I love that your intro.
I'll say again.
Intro, I watched the whole thing from the beginning to the end, man. Also, DJ Unieq, you wild, man.
Oh, don't encourage me. I'm calm in the mornings. So being that it is Black History Month, my brother DJ MJ Beats came up with some questions to see if you can answer. We're calling this, "Are you invited to the cookout?" So I'm going to ask you 5 questions. We'll see how many out of 5 you can get, talking about Black contributions to the United States here. So we want to find out, Sirnoc, are you invited to the cookout? Here we go.
I'll do my best.
This man is the first African American and first person of color to win the Nobel Peace Prize.
First.
The first African American man and first person of color to win the Nobel Peace Prize.
We don't get like options. We don't get
Give you
like
options. No, the answer is the option.
Does he have to be he's African American?
Yes.
So not Gandhi.
No.
He's not all the way black.
No.
Frederick
Frederick Douglass is not the answer, Christy. We'll give you 5 more seconds on this one. It's okay. Some of these questions are difficult, so don't feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know either. I only know because he wrote the answer next to it. That's how I know.
Right, but it's gonna educate a lot of people on what the answer is. I'll tell you that much. And it's not Martin, I'm sure.
No.
The first, no way. Okay.
Ralph Bunche. Is it Bunche? Ralph Bunche was the first African American man to win the Nobel Peace Prize.
Wow, that was a hard question.
Can you give us a little history about him?
No, I didn't look up anything about him.
Well,
I'm
you did your job well.
All I'm doing is reading the questions that my brother wrote. Hey, DJ MJ Beats.
I want to know about the brother.
Look, you have Ralph, and then his last name is Bunche.
B-U-N. Hold on. B-U-N.
Was he with New Edition?
No, he was a political scientist.
Ralph Johnson Bunche was an American political scientist, academic, and a diplomat who received the 1950 Nobel Peace Prize for his late 1940s mediation in Israel. He was the first African American to be so honored.
Wow.
Turn up. There he was. All right, here we go. No worries. Here is question number 2. Sirnoc, are you invited to the cookout? This man won the silver medal at the 1936 Olympics, losing to the great Jesse Owens. Say again?
Wait. You say Jesse Owens?
No. He lost to Jesse Owens by like 0.4 of a second, 0.4 of a second.
Come on, man. Come on.
And he is the older brother of Jackie Robinson. He's the older brother of Jackie Robinson.
Frankie Robinson.
I have no idea. I said just as soon as you said the Olympics, 1936. I was like, that's the only.
Yeah.
But
he got second. My brother pulled out the whammy bammies on these. He wasn't playing around with these questions.
Man.
Does anybody in the comments know who won the silver medal in the 1936 Olympics, losing to the great Jesse Owens by only 0.4 of a second? Yes, 0.4 cents.
Was he related to Nelly Manelli?
I don't know. You know who they are?
He's like, I don't know. I don't know the answer, but I do know one of the comedians have recently mentioned, or some celebrity had recently mentioned this second place that nobody knows about. Who happens to be, I don't know, but he did have few brothers. So which one was he?
I don't know. Okay, MJB said maybe go to some of the cultural ones. Well, the answer to that one, it was older brother to Jackie Robinson. It is Matthew Mac Robinson. Matthew Mac Robinson is the one that he won second place. So, all right, MJB said try to do some of the cultural questions that might be a little bit easier. Okay, here we go.
Even get the smell of barbecue.
We got.
He like.
So here we go. We got three more questions. Sirnoc, are you invited to the cookout? Here we go. What is the name of the first? Excuse me. What is the first name of Professor Clump from the Nutty Professors?
Ooh, that's a good one.
What is Professor Clump's first name? The mama said it a lot.
Oh,
I know it.
You're not Sirnoc.
Rerun.
Sherman. Yes, you are correct.
You correct, Sherman. You correct. That's my Sherman.
Hercules.
Awesome. So Sherman.
Right.
Here we go. Question number. Is this question number 4? Is this 4?
Yes.
Okay. Question number 4. Sirnoc, are you invited? What's up?
I want to say something about the Nutty Professor real quick. Can I say something?
Yes, you
Go
can.
ahead, brother.
One thing I didn't like about that movie is I want all the white people that's watching this, I want y'all to know that black people don't sit around the dinner table and pass gas. It's disgusting, and none of us do it.
Turn up.
At all.
Turn up. At all.
Right. None of us.
Uh-oh. What, James?
I don't want him to get mad at me.
I mean,
I did it one time and my mother whooped my ass.
As she should have.
But if you don't have no black friends, you would think that that's wow. Black people are disgusting, man.
Word.
Yeah.
Good word.
Yeah.
That's a good word.
But it was common. It was a show.
It
was funny, but
yeah,
I didn't like that part.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you didn't put the answer for that one, Mark. It's okay. All right, here we go. What is the? Oh, sorry, Sirnoc, are you invited to the cookout? What is the name of the legendary basketball coach for Georgetown University?
Oh man.
Read that question again, DJ.
What
Unieq.
is the name of this legendary basketball coach for Georgetown University?
I know that one.
You're not Sirnoc. You are not Sirnoc. No, be quiet.
Let him answer because Sirnoc don't know.
Okay.
Coach Thompson.
Yes.
What was
George
it?
Thompson.
George Thompson.
Didn't he just pass away?
Yeah, he just passed away.
Oh.
Last
Turn
year,
up.
though, I think.
Wasn't it Joe Thompson?
No, it was George.
George.
It was George. Yeah.
And his son, I think, coached them now.
Word. Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, I think so.
Nepotisms. Okay, here we go. One final question. Sirnoc, are you invited to the cookout? No, DJ said John.
John. Your wife was right.
It is.
John Thompson.
KK, you were right.
John Robert Thompson. Yeah.
Yes, you are correct. KK.
Wait,
Why you put George on here, Mark?
Wait a minute. Is he cheating? Does he have a computer? Does he look
I'm not answering.
Well, she's allowed. She's allowed to.
I'm not answering.
Yeah.
You just can't come to the cookout. You can't even get napkins, brother.
Patrick Ewing coaches at Georgetown now. Oh, that's dope. He said his son used to coach. Now it's Patrick Ewing. Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, now it's
I digress. Let's bring it back here. Here we go. Sirnoc, are you invited to the cookout? In the movie Hollywood Shuffle, what is the name of the brother that was killed?
Oh,
man.
You killed my only brother. I loved it, did him.
He sounds just like him too. I remember.
It was Paul's brother. Wait,
No.
Wait, you killed my brother.
No,
Yes.
you talking about the other movie, with Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, Arsenio.
Yeah, you talking about Harlem Nights.
Harlem Nights, no.
Did you see the movie Hollywood Shuffle? With Robert Townsend.
That's a classic, dude.
That's a classic movie.
Oh man, so long ago, man. Y'all, man, who thought these questions up?
My brother.
Grinding, man.
My brother is filled with useless information. He just walked around with this stuff in his pockets.
How about I tell you one thing? I answered one of them.
You did answer one. So we'll bring you a plate. We'll bring you a plate. We'll get you a plate.
Put some ketchup in the plate.
From Hollywood Shuffle, what is the name of the brother that was killed? Tommy.
That's
He was my only brother. I loved it, him, baby. It was like, can you do it more black? Can you be more black when you do it? That was a classic movie. Yeah. Okay, you got one out. You got 1 out of 5. We'll bring you a plate. It's okay. You can still come to the.
I am probably the only one who took the citizenship test out of all these people that are here. These questions are way more difficult than the 100 questions that they have you study for the citizenship. So
yeah, my brother wasn't playing around. My brother was not playing around. My brother.
Where my plate? Crazy.
Is there anything else you wanted to share with us, Mr. Sirnoc?
It's that I love the world, man, and I see that we're being separated through politics and religion and the music, man. Because and if you notice that everything, the reason that white people don't like us is not because we're black. I had a buddy, real quick. I had a buddy in the Marine Corps. His name was Steve. He was a white guy. He was my best friend, right? He walks with me one day and says, "Hey, Randy, I told you I was from West Virginia, but one thing I didn't tell you is that I never met black people until I joined the Marine Corps." I was like, "Really?" We were about 18, 19. And I was like, "Really?" He said, "Yeah, I've seen you guys like at the beach and at the music parks and stuff like that, but none of you live in my neighborhood and none of you went to my school. So I'm tripping because you guys are nothing like what I see on TV.
Wow.
You're cooler than any white guy I ever grew up with." I was like, why'd you say that? He said, "Because I always thought black guys were militant, angry, the pimp, the dope man, because I never met a black guy before. You guys are nothing like that." So fast forward, that's back when I was a kid. Fast forward, I would imagine that the world, the way they got it separated between, like in Cleveland, Ohio, white people on the west side, black people on the east side, and it's like that across the United States. A lot of places we're not all living together. Like in Atlanta, a lot of us live together. This is a wonderful place to live, by the way. And but if you don't live around black people, when you look at the reality TV shows, when in fact they're not reality, they're scripted.
Mm-hmm.
And they call them reality, so you think it's real. And the hip hop artists, the black movies like Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood, American Gangster, Belly Takers. If you watch movies like that and you don't have any black friends, you have no choice but to think that black people are
absolutely.
It's not your fault. So that's why I don't even really believe that such thing as being prejudice in today. You know, because if you're the way they got it separated, if you're looking at these images, I'll be honest, if I was a Chinese or a white guy or in the United States looking at these same images, I might not like black people.
Word.
You know what I mean? I might not like them. So I want to put a different face on us, man, because we're not all of us are like that, and the ones that do act like that are being influenced by, especially our kids. Monkey see, monkey do has nothing to do with the monkey. It's human see, do, and our kids is just acting like what they see.
Turn up.
That's why they call me hip hop. I want to make the world a better place. And help with guys like you, interviewing guys like me, we're gonna do it, man. Teamwork.
Let's go. Let's get them.
That's awesome.
This world is thirsty. It's thirsty for positivity. It's thirsting, and as much as it seems like positivity doesn't get put on the forefront, I'm glad there are people still pushing the message anyway, and I'm glad there's still a lot of people that's receiving the message also. Just because it's not on mainstream media doesn't mean it's not happening.
Right. I feel as though Sirnoc has gone around to your very first question about, how do you feel about your own people versus the race outside, and he seemed to have came back to answer that very well.
Very true. Yeah. One of the questions that we asked at the beginning of the question is, what do you think is worse, to be stereotyped by your own people or to be stereotyped by people outside of your race?
by my own. Because outside of place, I understand why they stereotype because they have
That's
no
what
way
I
of knowing.
said.
They have no one really knowing who I am.
Word.
Absolutely.
I'm going to leave you guys with Sirnoc's video. He opened up for Bone Thugs and Harmony. So let's go to that footage. And we'll see you guys next week for the Unieq Cheese Show. Peace.
Get it, go, get it, go, get it, go, get it, go, get it, Anybody can get it in, I'm with it. Get it in before you know you done did it. You in it, you in it, either you with it, you with it. You're in the feeling when you win it, really feeling it. Switch it, see how I do when I move through a room full of go-getters. Hit the Twitter, never give up or you be so bitter. Get it, you can get it, you not a gold digger. Hashtag, I'ma get it, say I can't, how you figure? I'm a beat bully, I really be beating beats up. If you want it silly, then really just gotta reach up high, just like you reaching the sky, just like you reaching for a piece of that American pie.
Yeah, open up a bomb. Don't get anything. Don't do it right.
Ladies and gentlemen, after your battle, the superhero of pop and hip hop, Sirnoc in the mix, and on Silvery, crank it up.
What's up? Yeah, they want me up in the club, bumping in the trunk of some dubs. What's up? Get on the dance floor, don't bug, don't even shove. Go on, show your partner some love. What's up when I step in the club? Nothing but love. I'm up in the pub, chillin', give you that, give me love. Is that a lot to ask? Coming from a brother like Knock, I think not. All I ask is when I'm rhyming, you rock, and you make it hot. On the fat track in the knock, straight off a Cleveland block. It don't really matter how much money. Deep bully, from out the hoodie where the only bully beats. Chill, it's all goody, In or over, understand beat fully. It's an actual fact that I'm the beat bully. It's a rhyme and acrobatical statement, so I'ma make it one of the best, like test checkmate. So I'ma take it. No special effect to perfect what I be making is the beat bully. Bring me a beat and I'ma break it. I done been to the bottom. I done been to the top. I done been in the middle, so no lame game from a lane when he pop. You can tell a guy with no good game, running his mouth while he running for the hood fame, telling everybody he got dough and how much he be making it rain. If you really got game, you ain't gotta go bragging about what you got. People gon' see right through you, got talent and see that you hot. Game recognized game, take a look at mine, it's transparent, no shame. Take a look at my eyes, you can see the good guy, absolutely no flame. It's a really good thing, when you got game, can't nobody get past your brain. From the books to the streets to the concrete, it's simply no pain, no gain. If you really want game, and you wanna hit your target, sharpen your aim. Never stop till you hit the top game, always recognizing game.
I know y'all been waiting for a hero to come to y'all rescue. Take away your pain. Oh, I love you so much, so say I'm getting mushy, so what? It's Knox World, girl, show my love in this cut. Woman, it's a song for you, you with me or what? See, Egyptians have the prescription and the scriptures for us. Think of that, you and I working like yin and yang. Think of prosperity and the peace it would bring, feeling your pain. Wonder how long we gon' call you names, you ain't no hood rat. You all that from my rib that you came. Porno chicken head, I say to the only one that I wed. Listen close, you don't wanna miss what I said. You ain't no broad or a chick, I ain't gon' call you no trick. But if I see you kinda healthy,
Hands up, don't shoot. Hey. Put your hands up, maybe they won't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot. Hey. Put your hands up, maybe we won't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot. Hey. Put your hands up, maybe they won't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot. Hey. Put your hands up, maybe we won't shoot. Hands up.
Already no more trigger pulling, headed to the roof. Hands up, don't shoot, cause Super Friends is in the booth. I know the cops is popping, keep watching TV, we popping too. Black
Black on black is easy, we sleazy, cause we be chopping through. I can't breathe, it's like I can't even sneeze. And the TV ain't helping, it's like infectious disease. Paint a picture me pillaging, but I be pushing this piece. It's the same thing, hearing and see it clear overseas. Too much killing, we illin', what are we doing? We villains, and you ain't gotta be playing the game, the devil is dealing. Stop and think before you do it, don't react to your feelings, cause it's the karma you pay back from all the caps that you fillin'. Hands up, cause I'm commanding, thou shalt not kill. And that you have common sense, so I know you know what the deal. And that your mind all the time is controlling how you should feel, cause the video images is distorting was real. Hands up, don't put your hands up, baby, won't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot. Hey, put your hands up, maybe we won't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot. Hey, put your hands up, maybe they won't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot. Hey, put your hands up, maybe we won't shoot. Hands up. Already no more trigger pulling, headed to the roof. Enough already, no more trigger pulling, headed to the roof. Enough already, no more trigger pulling, headed to the roof. Hands up, don't shoot, cause Super Friends is in the booth. Enough already, no more trigger pulling, headed to the roof. Enough already, no more trigger pulling, headed to the roof. Enough already, no more trigger pulling, headed to the roof. Hands up, don't shoot, cause Super Friends is in the booth.
That was good.
Peace, y'all.